Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. Oh, important interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this?
Owen clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Anderson. This is Owen. Owen, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mayulu. Both sides exercising caution for now. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Rashford. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's Camavinga. Batistuta, he is onto this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi ready to try one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Mayulu. And this is Messi. Camavinga. Oh, nice touch. And here's Messi. Mayulu, very much a player of the moment. Now it's Rashford. Rabiot. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga. And this is Batistuta. Lovely. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Shevchenko. And the counter is on. Threads one in. Anderson. Rabiot. And it's Rashford. It's Camavinga. And it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Rashford finds himself offside. That is good strength. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rashford. Raspilicueta. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Spread it left. And it's Rashford. Raspilicueta. Bensebaini. Raspilicueta. Now it's Owen, and here's Semenyo. Doué. Lofted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Raspilicueta. Bensebaini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Shevchenko constantly look. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's looking to catch him up. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Anderson. Great vision. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Camavinga. Pressing high and with purpose. Rashford. That is good progress on the left. And it's Messi. And Shevchenko. Out towards the flank. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko. Lovely feet. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goes looking wide. It's run loose here. Mayulu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk. Great ball, and he's in here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Rashford. Raspilicueta. Swung over.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Rashford. Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Raspilicueta. And Shevchenko. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Rabiot. Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Shevchenko plays it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi, el dorsal 18. el dorsal
And
11.
here's Mbappe.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Camavinga.
19, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 20,
Ferran
el
Torres.
dorsal 4, el dorsal 5. Se va a llevar a
Ferran
cabo un cambio
Torres
de jugadores.
venturing down the left. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Williams. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. And this is Perez. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Keane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Ferran Torres goes short. And this is Perez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Chance for a shot! Camavinga. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Perez. Now it's Camavinga. Saliba gives no quarter whatsoever. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. No, it's come to nothing. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the...
It's Neymar! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's gone out for a throw-in. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé. Still goalless. Mayulu, very much a player of the moment. Camavinga. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Van Dijk. Swung over. And it's Rabiot for Ferran Torres. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And it's Van Dijk. Mayulu. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi wants to run onto this. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Puskas. Messi, Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar, can he spark a counter here? That ball looks a good one, and he's managed to get free.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koundé.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this.
Neymar! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And it's been taken short. Gets the shot away! Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres venturing down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. Vardiol. Nedved. Great ball, and he's in here. He's found some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
We're on the move again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, nice touch. Zielinski going forward. Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. Ferran Torres stood his ground strongly. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Now it's Zielinski. Chouameni running with intent. Now it's Nedved. And it's Messi. Nedved. That's an excellent interception. Rabiot. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Shevchenko. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up. Shevchenko. He's having a pop! Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And this is Puskás. Oh, he's bustling. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Barella. Good ball, good... And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Puyol concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Zielinski. Mayulu. There's the crossfield ball. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, well measured. Perez. Rashford with the cross. Getting up there! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Zielinski. Can he get onto this? Oh, sweet feet. Corner number 3 coming up. Real chance! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. Barella, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. This is a promising build-up. Puskás driving forwards. Rabiot. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Puskás. Puskás! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So their 4th corner of the game. Messi goes short. Messi. Beckenbauer. Nedved. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to pass it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Dijk. For Ferran Torres. Played into space, and this is Couch. He has found the way through. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball, and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Threads one in, and the shot! McAllister. Gerrard. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Opts for safety. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take. It's Gerrard! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
DiMarco. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ferran Torres. Rabiot. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. Camavinga. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. And it's Mayulu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rabiot. And here's Batistuta. Little pass back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta, big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Zielinski. Half-time getting close now. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Zielinski. Now it's Kaut. And it's Szoboszlai. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Rabiot. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, that's been intercepted. Albert Ferrer. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Los niños que estén interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al saltar al campo pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
Down to business again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's quick to return it. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Gerrard. Messi. Rabiot. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, easy pickings there. Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Great vision. Szoboszlai received. Szoboszlai! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Van Dijk. Zielinski. Shevchenko. For Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Zielinski. Goes for a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. McAllister. And it's Zielinski. Van Dijk. Albert Ferrer. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rabiot. That's an excellent interception.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
15,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi. El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 44.
And it's Rashford. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Here's a man in form. Back towards the middle. Rabiot. Camavinga. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vlasic. Now it's Kaut. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Kaut, looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. McAllister, he's having a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
McAllister really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rashford. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now it's Kaut, and he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. It's Vlasic. Can he get it through? Xabi Alonso gets it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Gerrard. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, super ball! Great challenge, timed to perfection. And it's Gerrard. He's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rashford. Vlasic. Driving forward. Tries one from range. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chance! Goes long and straight. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely. Impressive jump! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rabiot. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rashford picks it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Del Piero. David. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Camavinga. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ah, that's a fine interception. Zielinski. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Rashford. And here's Shevchenko. Nesta. Camavinga. Here's Zielinski. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Camavinga. No goals as yet. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rashford. Good read, needed to be. No way through. Rabiot. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Silvestre. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That has ended up in no man's land. Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bebeto. Zielinski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rabiot. Zielinski. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rabiot. Succumbs to the pressure. It's Camavinga. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Camavinga. Rabiot. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Camavinga. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Ferran Torres. Davids. Little pass back. Looking tidy in possession here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard going forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Rashford. And here's the chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. And The pass is intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Del Piero. Zielinski. For Rashford. Van Dijk. Shift. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And there is your opener! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Van Dijk. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great vision. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. And this is tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Milan choosing to make the first change. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've...
Getting up there! Well taken goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet. Lovely, now then. Chance, surely! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rashford. Raul.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Opts for safety. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Messi. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through. He's being urged to shoot. Shot at goal! Davids. Shevchenko. Could move up a gear here. Silvestre. Now the ball is... Towering header! And that's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Dink through, and it's made its way to him. Shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And
he shoots! Shevchenko. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Del Piero. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he was quick to react. Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids gets over and intercepts. But that signals the very end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best.
Big chance! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And a chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And back to the goalkeeper. Mayulu. Zielinski.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rabiot. Raspilicueta. Zielinski. Azar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He won't be happy with that one. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Messi. Varane deals with that comfortably. Azar. Azar gets on his bike and on the move. Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And this is Shevchenko. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
That's good defensive concentration.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Applies the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bensebaini. Now Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. They get a throw in. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This real chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Oh, this is a great position.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he's had it nicked away. Schneider. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some resolute defending there, and it's Hazard. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. And that brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Schneider! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Messi. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. That's tidy. Schneider. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foot in. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. He's picked his way through. Driven forward. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Nico Williams. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Williams. And a header! And a neat finish! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Hazard.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 20.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Messi, il numero 17.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nico Williams, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Messi, he has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Messi. Ferran Torres. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's having a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14. Lascia il campo per il numero 5. Sedorf.
Nice control.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal finding himself in space. Maldini with the clearance. And it's Azpilicueta. And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford stood his ground strongly. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's having a pop! And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Perez. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. Rabiot. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Azpilicueta. Vlasic.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway.
The presence of Christian Eriksen will be really important here, Peter. I would say he's at his best playing in a free role behind the forwards. He also excels at carrying and distributing the ball from a deeper position. He finds a telling pass.
Yeah, and he's proved his adaptability. He's been a success now at 3 different English clubs.
Yeah, and I still remember how he was so excellent in that game against the league leaders back at the start of the 22-23 season. A team who'd been perfect to that point.
Quite 2 moments of real quality in 10 second-half minutes, and the game was done. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. So, no chances falling either way for the time being. Zielinski. Messi. Looking to play him in. Eriksen. Spread to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raspilicueta.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Messi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Short changes him with that pass. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's quick to return it. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto the... And a header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's having a pop! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Rashford. And he's picked out the run. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Ferran Torres. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Eriksen, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. Beckham! That pass isn't the best. And they're quick to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Throw it. Rashford running with the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. That could spell trouble. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mayulu cuts out the pass. Messi. Beckham.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rashford, rapid and full of intent. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played with speed from back to front. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferran Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back...
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries one from range. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rashford.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And the ball is out of play. Rabiot is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Now this could be a chance. That's very neat.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Threads one in. And it's Messi. Shot could be a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bensebaini. Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Long ball looking to counter. Zielinski. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he's there to belt it away. Eriksson! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Zielinski. Messi. And Shevchenko. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zielinski. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This looks promising, and he was alert to it. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's in on goal! Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. Silvestre spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Mayulu. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Rabiot. Zielinski. Kimmich. Oh, it's come loose.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He came in hard, very hard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And Messi! Oh, a very decent attempt. Azar. Silvestre. That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that's it. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling? He's having a hit! And he should have made them pay.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Fagioli. Messi. Fagioli. Nicely spread. Good, played through for the wide man. Gerrard. Quality ball. And here's Torres. Done delicately. Shoots! Oh, good finish! Rabiot. For Ferran Torres. Ah, this looks sharp. Batistuta. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Mayulu. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot. It's a searching pass. And it's Camavinga. Fagioli. And here's Rabiot. Rabiot running with the ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that should get the job done. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Baresi makes the interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. And it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Camavinga. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ferran Torres. Mbappe. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Real chance for a shot! Goal! Saint-Etienne! And Saint-Etienne are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He is through here. And here's Messi. Lovely, real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bastoni gets it clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi, Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Shevchenko. Fagioli touches it back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fagioli. And here's Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Esteval providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Fagioli. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. And it's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Schneider. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mayulu. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Baresi has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it?
And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Mayulu. Muscular approach does pay off here. Saint-Etienne have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is a goal that could spell trouble. Batistuta. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Shevchenko. Camavinga. And here's Rabiot. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Esteval. He's through on goal here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Shevchenko. Costa Curta clears.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, super find. He's got away. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!